Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to this card making project. I'm going to be making a gorgeous floral card using some of Anna Griffin's beautiful products. Everything I do use I'll put in the description box below the video, and I'll include links for the UK viewers. Anybody from across the seas, if you're using HSN, please take the item title and put it into the HSN website search box to be able to get more product information. I'm going to be starting off by using a 7x5 card blank. I'll show you what size it is on our cardometer, and there you can see it's just slightly smaller than the A5, but it's bigger than the A6, so it's a nice card size to be working with. It is my favourite size, to be quite honest. I like making cards this size, and I do make quite a lot of them. I'm going to try in the future though to start using other sizes. So the first thing I'm going to do is to make sure that it's a good sharp score on the side of the card using my bone folder. I'm going to do the inside of the card first because I know that you like to see the pretty inserts. The first thing I've done is I've taken a piece of Ivory. It's very lightweight cardstock, and it's somewhere between 100 and 120 GSM for people that like to know the weight. I've stamped it using a Stays On Black ink pad, and it says happy birthday dear friend. So I've got double-sided tape on the back of it, and I've just slightly inked the edges a little bit just to give it a little bit of definition around the edges, but we are going to do something else with it, so you're not really going to see a lot of the edges. It's just for the top and the bottom. So now I've peeled the tape away, what we can do is position it in the centre of our card, and there we go. Now the next thing I've done is one of the papers that I'm going to use on the front of the card, I've just cut 2 strips away, and again I've got double-sided tape on the back of these, and I've cut them to size, and I'm going to position them at either side of the actual insert panel that we've just added. And this is a really simple insert idea, and it looks so pretty even though it's really quick. So there we go, that's the double-sided tape away from section 2, and we'll just attach that at the opposite side. There we go, and that is the insert complete. I told you it was nice and quick, and it will turn in nicely with the front of the card. So now we can go to the front of the card, and the first thing I've done is I've taken a piece of Anna Griffin metallic layers cardstock, and I've embossed the centre section, and then I've cut the centre section, but I've left it in the 7x5 layer. Now to do this, I took the layer and the embossing folder, and I simply added the layer in the embossing folder through the centre, and then I ran it through my machine. Once it was run through the machine and it had embossed the centre, using a good sharp cutting knife, I simply ran the knife along the either sides of the actual emboss, but I've left it attached to the main card panel. Now, because of that, or the reason that I've done that, is because the paper that I'm going to use, I can then slot through the panel section that we've cut like that, and that will sit nicely. So I've cut it a little bit smaller than the actual layer and slipped it through the centre of the panel that we've cut, and then I can add my tape and my glue on the back to keep it in place. So it's quite simple, and it's quite a quick method of making your layers all together, and matting and layering, and using your embossing folder. Now, under normal circumstances I would add a little bit more tape, but obviously I'm rushing because we're filming and I've got a lot to squeeze in. So now I'm just going to attach it to the front of the card like that, and you can see so far it's quite effective. The next thing that I've got is I've got two gorgeous 3D rose embellishments from Anna, and I'm going to add these. I've already put the tape on the back of them, and I'm going to add them to either side of the card, and they're left and right facing, so they're symmetrical. I know how I love my symmetrical flowers. Again, I'm going to try and get away from that and try and do things that are different, out of my comfort zone. So now we've got the two flowers that are symmetrical on our card. The next thing is I've made two pink rosettes, and I've got the tape again on the back of these, only for quickness, for the simple reason that you don't want to sort of see me adding tape to everything, and it will take up time, and it's just one of those things that I know it just sort of eats into our time together. So I shall add both rosettes onto the card just below the roses. Oh, there we go. And place the second one same as the first. So there's our two rosettes. We'll just move that one a little bit higher so it's symmetrical to the first one, like that. Then what I've got is, from the Rose collection from Anna, there's a gorgeous sticker sheet. Now I've already used some of them, but I'm going to use this one today at the bottom, and it says "For my friend." So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to position this slightly underneath the centre and just between the two rosettes, like that. And then the last thing that I've got is I've got a little pink satin bow that I've already made, and I'm just going to position that above our sentiment there. And that is our card finished. Now I've been asked to show the insert at the same time that I show the the finished card, just to give you a reminder, so hopefully I can remember to do that every time. So that's our finished card, and it's really pretty, I'm sure you'll agree. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this card making project. Please feel free to give me the thumbs up. I love hearing from you if you've got any comments, anything to say, anything to add. If you've enjoyed it, please let me know. And thank you so much for watching. I shall see you again next time.